And oh, here it is. Next part, of course, would be the grenades. Again, I've done it before, but I'll do it again. So it looks like that. There we go. And that's 8 of these, which are now completed. Other parts that I will move on would be, because in this part, in the next pages, it's asking you to build the bazooka. Now the bazooka's already been done. I'm not going to redo it again. I did trim, you know, painted the sight sensor on it. But the reason why I'm focusing now on this is because of the placement of the other weaponry. Now here's the grenade launcher. Painted it normal. Didn't give it extra any type of coloring. I should have painted the barrel, but I'll leave that alone for now. So this one's like this, and then supposedly I take this bazooka, put this over here, like so. Then I take this part, I guess the long way facing down, like that. And then both of these go like this. One's over here. And then bring that down a bit. And then the other one goes up like that. So it looks like this. And then finally, this part goes over here. Hold on. Okay. So this part goes in between here, between these two parts, which is some sort of friction that supports the grenade launch. So this is what it's supposed to look like after it's completely built. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's move on. Now the next part, of course, is the building of the shields, and I need to let you guys know this part. Even though there are 3 of these parts, 2 of them, you see this slider right here, this impression? The 2 of them have this all the way down to here. Excuse me, my correction. One of them has a slider going all the way down to the bottom, while 2 of them, this one and the one that I've already pre-built, close up to here. I guess those 2 that has this is for the arms, and the third one is for the back area. So let's prepare this. Make sure that you put this part like this here. Push it in until it snaps into place. See? Now these 2, I put them on, but you gotta put a lot of pressure on this, so don't assume it's gonna snap here. Snap it there. That's where you find it. This more is of a guide, but this is where it actually holds on to the part. If you believe that you're having some difficulties, review the manual, and worst case scenario, you may have to glue it. So fortunately, I haven't had that problem yet. So I'm going to put this part here, and this part here. This one feels a little loose, but that's okay. Then you take this, and you put it right there. Then you take this part, find the holes right there, align it, and then push it in. So it's all the way in. And then flipping this over, you'll see the grooves right there. There's a notch here. I'll clip it into place. And there you go. So this is what the shield looks like when it's in its eye field mode. Like that. And when it's done, close it up, seal it up. So it looks like that. Alright, so all 3 shields are now done. As a matter of fact, I also forgot to mention that the shield comes with support pegs, which here's one of them, which of course I have to put on to them. Alright, let's move on to the next part. So the next part of the build will be the Beam Javelin, or the Hyper Beam Javelin as it's referred to. And at this point I'm now using the last remaining clear green parts for this kit. We have this small part here that represents, I guess, a portion of the blade. Put these two together like so. Make sure it's nice and snug. Once they're snugged in, then take this part, slide it in like that. Supposedly, even though give it a little pressure, it's supposed to pop out. You see, pop out like that and that. Then you take this part, put them in like this. Now we take this part. Again, I should have reviewed a little bit more. Some of these parts could have easily been painted together and not separate, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. So, putting like this, we take this part, snap it into place like that. We'll take this, clamp it out to here, if you can. See, some things could be a little loose, so careful what you do. There we go. I may require, there we go. And we take this and put that here. So this part is done. Going over here with the other green part, slide this down like this, so it's clamped into place, and then flip this around, get these two done, like that. I've already pre-built this a while back by putting down this little spear tip. Supposedly, you take this, take this part, and you stick it in there like that. This one will go here. Clamp it on. Feels like a razor, switchblade. And then you want to put these two parts. This one here. And then finally, the remaining parts. Pretty much, you don't have any position to put this in, but put that one there. That one there, and then you have some sort of unusual pistol grip that goes over here. That's it. So that's it. That completes the Beam Javelin. I should open it up, but I'll leave that for later. Let's move on to the next part. So now we're at the final point of finishing up these parts, in which case it's these parts, which I guess supports the weaponry pack for the full armor. First up, of course, I did mention that I did assemble this first and painted it, and pulling these parts out and keeping it in this position, I take this and then I clamp it right there. Now before I guess do what I have to do with this, there's this part here which will require these two pieces. Please note, make sure that it's in this position for this part, which I want to make sure that's right. Yeah. So that one goes here. Again, I guess I haven't looked at this properly, where I should have actually assembled it first before painting, but that's alright. Yeah, that came out alright. And then putting this part in here and here. Some weird railing system type thing. So that's what it looks like. Then I might as well get these. Where are they? It requires 2 of the Gatling guns. I got one here. Let me get the other one. Oh, here it is. Let's see if I have the right orientation. No, that's the other. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, taking 2 of these Gatling guns, I supposedly have to put, I guess, okay, no. I gotta do one here, which I guess it snaps onto this, like so. And then the other one, like so. And there's some sort of wedgie thing that you have to hold these 2 down into place like that. Let me line up the orientation on this a bit more. There we go. So it looks like that. And there's some sort of support peg here that I guess locks these 2 down into place. Am I seeing this correctly? No, it's the other way around. So first things first, things start to come apart. Alright, let's take these 2 out first. And take this one out. Damn, this thing went in really tight. Okay. So, let's unclip that. Then orientate this back again. I think it's wrong, but I'll figure it out soon enough. Alright. So it has to be like that. It has to be like that. So I kind of had it right. Oh, I see what it is. All right. Let's clamp those 2 on and then slide this into place. There we go. Then this one will clamp these 2 parts in. Over here. There we go. Now it makes sense.